think for me, food should always be celebrated. Eating well should come naturally, and being healthy really doesn't have to be hard. Sometimes the simplest ingredients can make the most delicious food. I know that I'm most happy in my kitchen, so I hope you enjoy my recipes. So I recently came back from one of the most amazing trips to Morocco, and I was staying in Marrakesh and highly recommend it if anybody's going on holiday soon. And one of the things that was super delicious, aside from all the spices and the markets and olives, was this amazing harissa spiced carrot dip, which I've tried to come home and recreate. So it's really simple. All you need are carrots, some tahini, we've got some mixed spice, and then this is where it gets a bit more Moroccan. This is some harissa spice that I brought back with me from Marrakesh, but you can find this in supermarkets. You can definitely find it in health food stores and any of those kind of trendy spice markets or stalls which you can find nowadays. And then we've got just some olive oil and salt and pepper. So all I've done is I've taken some carrots. I've got about 2 large ones. If you can't find 2 large ones, just try and find maybe 4 or 5 smaller ones. And then I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of tahini. Tahini you can generally find anywhere now, it's become quite popular. I love it. Be quite generous with your tablespoon. Just put that in there. And next I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Try and use cold pressed olive oil, it's the best, especially when you're having it raw. So we've got 2 generous tablespoons of olive oil. And then just a bit of salt and pepper. This is really to taste, it's kind of how much you feel you need. I like a lot of pepper, not a lot of salt, but some people are the opposite. And then I'm gonna just get a 1/4 of a teaspoon of mixed spice. Mixed spice is the easiest. You can use a combination of cinnamon and nutmeg, but mixed spice is just done for you and you can get it everywhere, so it's very easy. So a 1/4 of a teaspoon of that, which goes in there. And then we've got a teaspoon of the harissa. So I would just give it a little bit of a mix with your spoon. Get everything in there. And then we're gonna take a stick blender, which has to probably be my most favorite piece of kitchen equipment. Highly recommend getting one. If you don't have one, you can use a Magimix. So I'm just gonna blend it. Once that's nice and smooth and blended, just get it all off there. This is the fun bit where you get to lick your fingers. Put it into a bowl, and there you go. So it's become this really beautiful, quite bright yellowish, creamy dip. I like to top it with some of my chili smoke super seeds, just to give it a little bit more crunch. And you can have this with some chopped vegetables, you can maybe have it with corn chips. It's also really nice as a side with some meat or fish, but it's totally delicious.